So this is one of the End Magnus you...
Oops.
Oh my!
Your Highness!
Hey Andre, we finished a Nue. No more fucking trees. No more fucking trees. Also, you missed the baddie of our team. Look at that. Look at them cheeks, boy.
I wonder what the Queen could have seen.
Even in fucking low res, those are some buns, bro.
Who knows?
She touched the End Magnus. She touched a portion of
If
God.
the End Magnus did that to her, it can't be pretty.
I agree.
That
Do you think
that
she'll be
chick is our new
alright?
member.
Though she's graceful, Queen Corellia has a strong mind. The willpower of several men, or so I hear. Whatever the End Magnus has shown her, I doubt it could damage her seriously.
Yeah. She'll be fine, right?
It showed her
Hey,
the
Savino.
evil god of Mount
Why don't you tell
Percio.
us about yourself?
Basically, guys,
Where's and
it showed her
what's from Before you
Beerus.
came here.
Except in this game, Beerus is a kaiju.
Hmm?
But the prequel
What
tells
made
us
you come
otherwise.
Here to Nue? I'm all ears if you feel like talking. Hey, don't worry. I'm not suspicious of you. Just curious. If you don't want to talk, that's
I don't
fine
know.
with me.
All I know is what the fuck is she wearing, dude?
I drifted around from place to place, usually as a mercenary, protecting towns and caravans. That was more or less the life I was living for years. Then one day I came across a strange old woman.
Heed my words.
Blah 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 blah. No way was I listening to that. She told her to go to the tree. There you go. Nope.
So I thought I might as well go see this tree she spoke of. I was headed nowhere. A soldier for hire.
Nope.
It was easy to make such decisions at that time. I hardly had a care in this world.
So,
I guess.
this old lady told you we'd be coming?
Yes, a dreadful power lies sealed away within the celestial tree. A young girl and her companions, shouldering a great burden, will arrive to claim it. That's how she put it.
Oh, we already have the power.
A young girl. and her
Prequel,
companions,
the burning of the tree
shouldering
comes
a
into
great
play.
burden.
I swear to you guys, any idea that you throw out is probably in the game.
Quite a story. You're a little strange yourself, following a strange old lady's fortune and coming down here to live alone.
Nothing mattered.
There's more cheeks for you guys.
Hmm?
Nothing really mattered to me. Nothing at all. I was just waiting. Waiting for so long for fate to open its doors. and
You
show me
guys watch a
something
lot of
worth
One
fighting
Piece.
for.
They go into her backstory more in the next game. She's actually like in her 30s. She's from the Empire.
Her Highness Queen Corellia has regained consciousness. She wishes to speak with you all.
She actually has a she's actually pretty cool, but in this game she's just kind of like the quiet like hitman on your team. She's a lot cooler in the second one because it's when she's a kid. Just picture Nico Robin during the thing. Oh yeah, the Emperor is stupid bad. They've tried to kill me like 11 different times. Literally a guy had a woman tell us that there was an evil witch in a library at the start of this level. We went there and he went there, or he was in there ready to ambush us with the power of God. And he's just like a grunt.
How do you feel, Your Highness?
Here. You guys haven't been really watching, but the Let's Plays on the YouTube. But let me give you a breakdown, okay? Let me just break it down really quick so nobody's confused and everyone's caught up. Also, Cake. Blue hair guy. You see a vision of the past of him watching his grandfather and brother get murdered. Okay? You see that. Then a guardian spirit flowers into him. That's you, the player manipulating this group. Okay? And he tells you that he wants to get revenge. That's it. And then you end up from Mira to Sodal's suit. As you're running around the area because you got ambushed, this girl right here shows up, who's a runaway from the Empire because she stole a pendant that can awaken the gods. Okay? So she's on a mission to stop them. He just wants to kill people that are in the military who killed his parents. Alright? While you guys are trying to get away from the Empire, you end up in his town, and he's a previous knight of that town. And this guy is just trying to protect his town from what the Empire is doing. And he joins along with you guys because his town gets utterly destroyed and his king almost gets assassinated by the army. That's what happened in the first 2 levels. So you're fugitives, trying to save his kingdom, and then this guy was part of the military, and then he was nearly killed by them himself. So he stabbed them in the back for trying to assassinate the king when he was trying to meet them on legal terms, because he's very like for the law, for peace, and all that stuff, and he just didn't like how things were flying. But when we went for the End Magnus, he's a sleeper agent. Usually, the first time he saw the End Magnus, he actually threw it to them, and his eyes glowed yellow, and he's actually like Spec Ops units, hidden potential, whatever. We snapped him out of it, but there's no way to tell if he'll ever go back. And then she is also from the military, who like fled because of their antics as well. And that's where we are now. We ended up at this festival discovering the stuff for the tree. There's one more member. And I can tell you guys right now, this character's fully fleshed out. This character's fully fleshed out. But these 2 fugitives, there's still so much lore involving them that we don't even know yet. Especially the main character.
All right. My apologies for worrying you. It seems what you told me about the legends in Diadem were indeed true. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Please don't worry about it, Your Highness. No one would have believed such a wild story out of the blue like that.
But is Emperor Gelderblame really trying to release that being?
Oh, and I'll say this right now. Gelderblame has so much lore to him, especially in the second game. But essentially in this game, he's an evil empire that's literally... He's picking and choosing his battles, and he's so meticulous and intelligent. Like, just to give you guys a little rundown really quick. Giacomo let us live. Like, he just shot us off the thing. He didn't kill us, even though this guy is trying to kill him. That's his whole goal. The main character does not give a fuck if the whole world dies. He just wants to kill a certain general in there. Oh, these guys give a fuck. He does not care. Okay? Gelderblame, though, told his mercenaries to get rid of Callus, because he knows more about him than everybody leads on. But it went like this, right? So Dold sued the first level, he threatened them, and they made a patch, and it was okay. Second one, he did the assassination attempt. This area, he's scared of their military power, so he actually showed up on vacation while he was doing while his army was doing the assassination attempt and the peace treaty with Giacomo. And he's been on vacation here. So he's got platoons of people in every island ready to get the End Magnus. So when we arrived after the Diadem, the castle assassination thing, Queen Cordelia is like, Gelderblame's been here on vacation. Like, he's fine. And then when he showed up and saw us talking shit, he was just like, this bitch stole something from me. But I don't know. She reminds me of a woman that stole stuff from me. He goes, he talked shit about him because he has no reason to even be here. This guy talked like vulgar to him before the accusations were made. So they were telling him to hold his tongue. And then he said, this guy's wearing an Imperial uniform. I don't know why he's slandering my name. He's one of mine. Yeah, so he just, he kind of dicked everybody down.
It's very likely. 2 of the N Magnus.
So she didn't even believe us.
And they're in his hands as we speak.
The Magnus you brought here, it's very dangerous. If the Emperor should claim all 5 of them and release their power, Malpersio, cursed god of old, might be resurrected.
Malpersio, resurrected.
One last little lore dump. Every island on this game, if you guys haven't noticed already, is floating in the sky. And the reason for that is the god Malpersio waged war against civilization. And he was so powerful that the humans had to seal him away in the sky with all the nations to keep him away from the earth. So the earth is covered in a taint cloud of poisonous gas. And then all the islands hold End Magnuses that on each individual one he's sealed in. So if he comes back to life, he could destroy the world.
Should Malpersio return, our world would be in
They
great
separated
peril.
him into 5 limbs.
I will send a messenger to King Ladekan right away to discuss what action should be taken. The combined might of Anuenue and Diadem should be enough to keep the Empire at bay.
That would help greatly.
The next game gives us more of a reason as to why.
Still time.
But in the next area, or this too, you'll see why.
3 of the 5 N Magnus have been awakened.
Okay, guys, I don't want to
Ray,
spoil what happens in the
Chet.
second one because it's actually a big deal.
The one we
I'm
have
actu-
is called Chet.
Uh,
2 more to go.
I'm actually playing through this one because I can't wait to play the second one because the second one is really good. In the next game, you play as a guy that can go into the past and future. Cause he's like a god, and then his partner is a god slayer, and then there's a cyborg girl on our team.
Yep, I say we go get the 4th
And
one.
we figure out what Malpersio actually was. And but this one we just fight the reincarnation of Malpersio.
We can't change what's happened.
Yeah.
All we can do is find the other 2 and grab them before the Empire does.
This is basically a race to find or fight God.
Rays of light shooting from the Magnus pointed in 2 directions. Mira and the Empire. Which of those should we head for first?
I say Mira. Infiltrating the Empire would be too risky at this point. We lack the resources and logistics for such an operation. I'll be coming with you, of course. Soldiers can't leave the front lines in the middle of an operation. Besides,
The second
fight
one's
is
so cool,
personal.
dude. You start off as like a Spec Ops, like elite Empire agent as well, and then a mercenary.
Thanks.
This one you're just kind of
You'll be a great
fugitives
help,
and
Sabina.
it's ragtag, dude.
Yet another joins the motley crew. Though I have to admit, she does pack a punch.
Stop whining, kid. Just welcome Savina to the crew. Of course, we don't even know what your plans are.
Okay. Guess I'm going to. If only Giacomo would do me a favor and pop up again, and save me the trouble of hunting him down.
See, he wouldn't even be here.
By the way,
Oh yeah,
our
she
next
does.
destination. Mira.
Dude,
What exactly are we in for?
dude, Did you hear the main character? He said if Giacomo showed up and he could kill him, he'd be done. Like, he wouldn't be on this adventure. He just wants to kill a guy. He is not interested.
Mira is the city of
Half the time the
illusion.
group has to, like, strangle him. Like, her first meeting with him, he grave robbed her friends and said, here's your share of the loot.
A very mysterious
He does
man.
not care. And if you want to get stronger powers, you have to not give a shit either.
Going back and forth between
You have to
our
not
world
give a
and
fuck
another
about the
dimension.
story.
You'll need to take
They go into it later why you shouldn't.
But you should all get some rest before departure.
Thank you, Your Highness. I, for one, will take you up on that offer.
What you have accomplished was no easy feat.
Don't worry, it's quick. We're going to
What
Mira
ahead
next.
May be even more perilous, but you're our only hope.
Finally, the lame level is over, and we get to go to Mira. Okay, the fun part about this next level that's coming up, guys. Okay. Yeah, dude. Yeah, if this game had more fan art, hell yeah, dude. Just a heads up, guys. The next area, so we were just in the trees, right? In old dusty forests and libraries, right? The next area is known as the City of Illusions. Everything in there is like, picture Big Mom. It's like Big Mom's, like it's just fiction, dude. Yeah. Yeah, so it's actually, like, interesting, and the one before this is, like, the Knights at the Round Table and, like, cloud surfing and shit. And then the first area is, like, mystical, like, bustling cities and stuff. So to get this, like, festive, grassy terrain area, I'm just not into it, dude. Time to fly through dimensions, by the way. That's where we're heading next. No more of this stupid ass jingle, dude.
So, we'll be heading from Mira through the Trail of Souls.
Trail of Souls. Yep, let's go. Let's leave.
Right.
Okay. Ah, the Inui music burns my ears. Get me out of this area. Oh shit, I never grabbed that! No! Whatever. I'd rather be off Mirror. I don't give a fuck. These are all the spots. These are all the islands. Alright, off the Mirror. I told you it'd get interesting once we got off of Inui.
Mira, it's been a while since I left. Say, why don't we take a stroll around the ship?
So Mira is, that's
Getting
just,
pretty
I don't even know what
stuffy in
this is
here.
called.
Let's go.
But guys, just a heads up. Mira's where the main character's from, so here, incoming lore.
What's wrong, Callus? You look a little down.
It isn't.
I hate being cramped up in small rooms. Not enough fresh air. Besides, I always get a little clammy going through the Trail of Souls. I don't know why.
Hang in there.
It'll
pass. We don't
That
have
guy
much of
saved
a
your
choice
life.
now anyway.
That thing right there saved our life in the beginning of the game. Guys, I think
How
what's
are you
next
doing?
is like a Star Fox X thing that we're gonna go through.
Well,
Yeah, I suppose suppose you're right.
We're gonna be flying through space. Yeah, that's gonna be us in a second. It's like the lead.
I wonder why they never came after us back in Anue Nue. You'd think they would be chomping at the bit to get the End Magnus. They need all 5 for the Emperor's plans, don't they?
Lead's worried.
Don't ask me. Maybe they don't need to worry about us anymore. Or maybe one of us is an Imperial spy.
This is no laughing matter. I can't help but wonder about Savina. She just seems a little... Something's not right.
I know what you're getting at. She is a little on the shady side, I'll give you that. But I'm not too sure about you either.
I don't blame you. Till recently, I was indeed an Imperial officer. What do you think? Do you trust me?
Huh, thought so. I don't trust me.
Dude, I'm not being mean. I'm not being mean. You have to do that for better attacks. You have to be a dick.
Really?
You have to be a dick.
Been through this already. I, for one, believe in you, Rude.
You
They're
have
just
to be
sketchy.
mean.
Never
You
mind what
have
they
to be
say.
mean. If you be nice, it gives... Yeah, right. I know, right? Dude, if you be nice, Kaitos just be mean without you and he gets mad at you.
She makes us sound like the bad guys.
So you have to be a dick. You have to be a complete dick. There should be, oh, let's see. There you go, guys. A little bit more cake. A little bit more cake for the boys.
What is it?
No, nothing really. Well, okay, Savina. No offense, but I don't totally believe your story. I'd say the others feel the same way.
Figures. But it's not important. I don't care whether you believe me or not. Just don't stand in my way. Friend or foe. Stand in my way, and I'll take you out. You may not believe my story, but you'd best believe my warning. For your own good.
Hey, just because I don't fully trust you, it's not like I hate you.
More cake. Yep, more dinner. Okay, I talked to everybody. Am I good? Okay, I had to do it in that order.
What's up, Callus? No land in sight yet.
Hibari, I've been thinking about Savina and you.
Huh?
We basically have 2 ex-Imperial soldiers on our crew and we're worried about the Empire.
Is it the trust issue? Once you doubt someone once, it grows and grows. That's human nature, kid. One could have similar doubts about Shella or you know. It ain't like we really know who you are.
You don't trust me?
Just making a point. Don't take it personally.
I know y'all like Hibari.
If you ask me, I'd say trust them. I'd rather give my trust and risk being deceived than live alone, trusting no one my whole life. Wouldn't you agree? Of course, you gotta think twice if folks keep betraying you. Guess it's up to you. It's your life. Live it as you like.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
He hits people with paddles.
Huh? Hibari?
Okay, here we go, guys.
What do you see? A whale or something?
About that time.
Damn! It's the Goldova!
What's going on?
Missed every shot. These guys.
Fire! Who gave you orders to attack?
There's Giacomo. Giacomo is the guy. This is the guy Kaitos is trying to kill.
Lighten up. I'm just having a little fun.
She's the lady that shot the king
When can
in
we
the
take her out?
assassination attempt, and she also helped Giacomo in the killing of Kaitos' parents.
Why don't we just blow them to bits and sift through for the end Magnus later?
No! Cease fire, you fools!
That's those three.
The Divine Child is on that ship.
The Divine Child.
What? That's impossible. It died 2 years ago.
But Callus survived. They were both mortally wounded, yet somehow he lives.
True, but the Divine Child?
Why isn't the child with Callus? Where is it now?
Patience! We'll have all the answers in time. We cannot allow the Divine Child to pass away, not just yet.
Yep. Lore. Yep. We got lore, boys. Yeah, I knew it. Like, that fucking sucked. I always save it, I knew it. I'm like, oh god, the trees, dude. And then we get to like the cosmos and gods, and I'm like, yes. The juicy stuff. You good, lead. Unfortunately, we have to talk to everybody on this goddamn ship to wake them up. Yeah, dude, she's a flirt. She wants Kaitos' fucking meat, dude.
Damn! Where are we anyway? They're probably way ahead of us by now.
Easy, kid. It's no use to panic. When you're in a jam like this, the best thing to do is sit back, relax, and wait. Sooner or later, something will pop up.
Looks like we've fallen into one of the otherworldly planes surrounding Mira.
If so, getting back isn't going to be easy. Then again, there must be a way out of here. Ivari made a good point. We should calm down and consider our predicament carefully.
I've never heard of anyone getting out of here alive.
As I always say, que sera, sera.
What the fuck did that even mean?